Hi, in this video we'll be discussing about ideal gas equation. See, coming to this ideal gas equation, we can come across two different equations here. One is PV is equal to nRT. The second one is PV equal to mRT. So coming to this PV is equal to nRT equation, here R, this R is considered as universal gas constant. Universal gas constant, whereas here the R that we are using in PV equal to mRT equation is characteristic gas constant. See, universal gas constant value is a standard value. It is taken as 8.314 joule per mole Kelvin, or you can consider this as 8.314 kilojoule per kilomole Kelvin. Both are same. Here n is the number of moles, n is number of moles, whereas here the m in PV equal to mRT equation is the mass of gas, which is taken in terms of kgs. So when we take this characteristic gas constant, the unit will be joule per kg Kelvin or kilojoule per kg Kelvin. See, characteristic gas constant R will be universal gas constant by molecular weight of the gas. So that means based on the type of gas we are considering, the molecular weight will change, and as a result of that, this characteristic gas constant also changes. Characteristic gas constant also changes with respect to the gas that we are considering. Suppose if we consider air, air has a molecular weight of 28.97. If we take, then the characteristic gas constant of air will be universal gas constant Ru by molecular weight of air. So 8.314 divided by 28.97 if we take, so this will be 0.287 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. This is the characteristic gas constant of air. Now this characteristic gas constant we can write in terms of specific heats also, that is specific heat at constant pressure of the gas minus specific heat at constant volume of the gas will be equal to the characteristic gas constant R. So Cp minus Cv is equal to R. See, specific heat at constant pressure by specific heat at constant volume, we call it as gamma, which is the adiabatic index or ratio of specific heats. Adiabatic index, or you can take it as ratio of specific heats. Now, let us write the expressions of Cp in terms of R and gamma and Cv in terms of R and gamma, so that it will be helpful for you for solving the problems. So, if you take Cp by Cv is equal to gamma, then Cp is equal to gamma into Cv. Now, Cp minus Cv is equal to R. So, from this, gamma Cv minus Cv is equal to R. If I take Cv common, this will be gamma minus 1. This is equal to R. So, from this, Cv we can write it as R by gamma minus 1. So, Cv is R by gamma minus 1. Now if you take Cp, specific heated constant pressure, it is gamma times Cv. So therefore you can write it as gamma R by gamma minus 1. So this is specific heated constant pressure. So in terms of the characteristic gas constant and the ratio of specific heats gamma. So Cp, Cv values we have got. Cp is gamma times Cv. Cp minus Cv is equal to R. So all these expressions are very, very important to remember. See, when number of moles of the gas is given, so then you will be using PV is equal to N into RU into T. So where RU is the universal gas constant. So you sometimes universal gas constant is represented as R bar also. Then coming to characteristic gas constant is universal gas constant by molecular weight. Universal gas constant by molecular weight of the gases changes. So as the molecular weight is changing, characteristic gas constant also changes. Now see here, we can write PV by T is equal to mR or nR. So from this we can write P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. So this is one very important relation you need to remember. So P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. So this expression will help us in solving the problems. Okay, also for various kinds of processes that we learn in the further sessions. So this P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2 will help us in determining the pressure, volume and temperature relations for various processes. Okay, so I hope you understood about this gas equations, ideal gas equations. The real gases will have different equations, so that is not the scope of our subject. So we are discussing only this ideal gas equation and various relations that will come from this ideal gas equation. Thank you, all the best.